Today I'm going to be installing a tach on this 2001 MXZ 500 fan. I picked this tach up. I actually took one out of my 02 500 liquid and plugged it in first to make sure it was compatible, it worked, everything was fine. Then I ordered one of these. Part number on it is 515175340. And there's also another tach that looks identical to this, but the last number is a 1 instead of the 0. I don't know the difference on them. I tried looking it up. There isn't much information out there. Thought maybe it might have had something to do with reverse or not having reverse. Maybe it's a newer number. I really don't know. If somebody out there does know, feel free to leave a comment. Kind of interested, but I do know this one ending in 0 does work. A couple options you have here to go about doing this. You could just take a hole saw and drill it, call it a day, and not worry too much about it. I wanted to get it as close to perfect as possible. I thought about taking a piece of paper here and marking it off, stenciling out my ring like that. Getting these holes here for the lights. Do a little better job obviously, but you can see the outline of that. I could cut them out, and when I flip this over, the rectangles would line up perfectly. I'd have myself the circle, and I could mark it out that way. But I happen to have this other dash piece here off of a newer MXZ, and I popped the lights out of this and I put them in upside down so they would fit in there, and that gets me a pretty good outline. And then I can drop the speedometer in, mount that up, and this really isn't going anywhere. I already marked this out with my hole saw. I set the hole saw up there and made the circle for the center, give it a center punch. Now the hole saw I'm using here is a 4 1/4. This is a little bit bigger, but by the time this gets done wobbling around, it should be enough to give it the clearance it needs to drop right in. I already did a test cut on a piece of wood I had, and the gauge dropped right in there. Now when you're taking the speedometer out, if you choose to do that, this mile per hour, kilometer an hour adapter, if you're wondering how that comes apart, that literally just unscrews, just like the speedometer cable. So I'm going to put this in here and go in the back and mount it down. There isn't much thread left. To get the nuts started on the back of that. There is just enough to make it happen. So that's mounted down. My lights are pushed in, and that's pretty well sturdy. I'm leaving that on here just in case it does start to hop or wobble. I actually have a little bit of a sleeve there to protect it so it doesn't get too out of control. So I have a little pilot hole there, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Just so the drill bit from the hole saw starts a little better. And there it is. It was wobbling. It got a little warm on that. Not a big deal. Let me take that back out. Pull this off. This sticker was peeling up down here before. Help matters, but a little bit tight yet. A little too tight yet. The body on this is tapered a little bit, but my cut here is nice and smooth, but over here I have some burrs where it started wobbling a little bit. I got a little deburring tool here. Getting closer. But I'd much rather have it a hair small so I can fine tune it myself than have it too big and slopping around. So if this takes a little extra work, so be it. And I'm really not taking too much off there, just kind of knocking down the spots where you can see it walked. Nice solid fit. Fine tune that. Speedometer back in. And now we'll just plug it in and test it out. Now here's our harness. We have the 3 lights that go in the middle, our headlight, and this one here goes to the speedometer, and then there was this 3-pin and 2-pin harness that was tucked up here. I'm just going to plug the 2-pin harness into the tach here. everything's working. 4 1/4 inch hole saw. A little bit of grinding to clean it up a little bit, but I'd rather go that way than have the hole too big. Worked out perfect. Didn't really take very much extra effort to do it, so if you want to go that route, be sure if you do this and you get yourself a Tach, plug it in first, make sure everything's working before you drill a hole and realize it doesn't work. Like I said, this part number ended in 0. The one that ends in 1, not exactly sure what that one's for, so yeah, I mean, this Tach was 15 bucks, so you're not out much if it doesn't work for you. But check that out before you drill a hole. Anyways, I'm going to get this back together and take it for a rip. Thanks for watching.